Greetings to all my black brothers and sisters all around the world. It's really a joy and a blessing to be greeting you out here in nature this morning where the sun is up and shining. After it's been raining for about 2 days and the sun is up and I feel so good feeling the sun and my body, knowing that we are like a pyramid and we need the sun to ignite our battery, to ignite that invisible you, okay, which is connected to the sun, okay. And I want to thank you all very much who've been supporting my channel. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I have 200 plus subscribers now, and I'm very much grateful, and it's gonna just keep growing and growing and growing because I know that I'm a limitless being, okay. And I know when you speak truth, it doesn't resonate with the masses, but there are those who it would resonate to, and they will come to understand and recognize and appreciate those who are bringing such message and spending the time to do these things for them. And I want to promise you that I will always respond to your comments, okay. Doesn't matter how many subscribers I have, I would make sure, okay, even if I have to employ people to answer, okay, I would do that. And when I say employ people to answer, to type as fast as possible as I speak, okay. Right, it wouldn't be their thoughts coming over to you, it would be mine, okay. So I want to say to all who is listening to me how I love you all very much, my black brothers and sisters. And when I say that, I mean I love everyone, but I have to be honest and true to my calling and to my commission, and to accept the fact that we were misled and miseducated by people who wanted to keep us slaves, who want to keep us their employee while they remain our employers, and for us not to come to our greatness or the highest version of our own selves. You know, so I mean to say it's very hard for me to really hide my conscience and to speak on things that people would love to hear, that I can get views and to be popular. No. I do not have that kind of conscience, okay? So with that being said, I want to speak about the eagle versus the astronaut. Now, being a people of nature, when we look at nature, we can see in the animal realm, we see there are many different birds, and many fly, and some fly higher than some. But there's no bird that can fly higher than the eagle and go so high and so. And the eagle renew its youth. And the eagle like to eat things that are alive, with the blood dripping. And blood represents life, energy, vibration. The eagle don't feed on dead things. It don't feed on dead carcasses. The vulture would do that. And it's almost like a family to the eagle, I believe. I'm subject for correction, okay? But the eagle flies the highest. But yet it is still in the realm of the animal. Yet it isn't, the eagle hasn't been given the gift of speech and mind. And we've been given the gift of speech and mind, which equals us to the immortal, which separates us, which puts us in that place of dominion and power, showing us that we are actually the creator, and everything's outside of us exists within us. And it is the projection of what exists within us, because all things exist in the human imagination. All things exist in the mind of man. And all things takes place in the mind of man. That is why the Bible is not literal. Everything that you read in the Bible exists in the mind of man. And that is why the Bible must be interpreted psychologically and not as secular history. And that is why what you're taking for persons is actually personification. And that's why in Galatians 4:24 it says it's all an allegory. So the story of Abraham is an allegory, and Jesus Christ came to the same lineage of Abraham, telling you that the story of Jesus Christ also, it is allegory. It is the highest level of consciousness that you will come to as an individual. So Jesus Christ is the man or woman in whom God awakes, who have an awakened imagination, because your imagination is the creator. So from the eagle, you have to go higher. So the animals live in the realm of the five senses, where you can see, taste, touch, smell, and so on. So it doesn't matter how high you fly. That's why it says in the Bible that though you have all faith to move all mountains and so on, and you do not have charity, charity is speaking of love. Love is coming to your God self, finding your God self. Because God is love and love is God, and you can't find love outside of yourself. You find God within yourself. You find love within yourself. For I've come to discover love when I discover my invisible self, when I exit, when I wake within myself like a fiery being, how the unearthly wind, and ascended up and exit my skull and became one with the wind. Then I understand true love. Then I understand what is grace. Then I understand unmerited favor. Then I understand the whole prophecy was written, that we will come and fulfill the prophecy, that the entire book is a prophecy, and we will become the fulfillment of the prophecy. And that's when you come into the age of the astronaut. And that's why when you look on the other side, you're seeing that the white man is always doing the opposite. So there's a spiritual astronaut and there's a physical astronaut. So everything in the natural is to teach you the spiritual. So the physical eagle and the spiritual eagles, those who can fly so high. But those who could come into the appearing and the appearing and the disappearing. That's why I tell about Jesus Christ could appear and disappear. It is speaking about the man who have come to recognize the secret vagina. The other portal. The man who come to fulfill St. John 3. That's what it's speaking about. The man who couldn't come to correct Nicodemus, which is the church system, and say you must be born again. Yes, you've been born of the water, but you need to be born of the spirit. You need to become one with the wind. That's why you would hear the unearthly wind and become one with it. You need to come into your Pentecost experience. You need to come into the upper room, which is the highest place of consciousness. So my brothers and my sisters, many may read things in a book. Many may be intellectual. Many may be eloquent. Many may be able to speak in proper English and proper grammar and all of that. I am not like that. But I speak from my experience. And I've come into the age of the astronaut. Many may speak about the Aquarius age and all of these things. And many may speak about the stars and so on. And speak about the false Bible. Which is the zodiac. But I'm telling you my experience, the astronaut experience. You come into that place where you float. You come into the place where you can appear and disappear. You come into your all-knowing self. You come into your God consciousness. You come into your Christ consciousness. That's the astronaut. So when you look at the physical astronaut and you see the take-off, when I had my experience, it was like the taking off, we just have the countdown. And for my black brothers and sisters who are followers of William Branham all around the world, the preacher message talk about the countdown, and they do not understand. And you would live off. And you would change form and come out. out of your skull. And you will pull the rest of yourself out of your skull. And it's right in the Bible. Actually, I have a DVD on that called The Secret Vagina. And I'm going to have a book on that too. I will want to release them at the same time. And show you where every man will be pulling them, stake in the hand and pulling themselves out of themselves. It's in the Bible, my brothers and sisters. Don't want to go into that now. And the secret of St. John 3 and Isaiah 7:14, what it's all about. And the secret of John the Baptist and the Christ. I will open up all of those for you in other videos. But my brothers and sisters who have all of these different fractions and who's mastered this and who's mastered that, and everybody's giving themselves a title, everybody's giving themselves a name, you have to come to the place of the astronaut. That's why everything, when you reach to the place up there, you can photograph everything down here. It's just going beyond the physical. It is going beyond the five senses. It's not just flying to the place of the eagle. You have to transcend. There must be a transformation. That's why it's been not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's why when the astronaut goes into the realm, when they're floating up there, the food is different. Everything is different. The whole atmosphere is different. And it's only they who have that experience can be able to tell of the experience of what it means to be up there, what it means to be in space. So it's all a space race, my brothers and sisters. It's all a race. But we are the ones who can transcend faster than anyone else. If only we connect ourselves back to nature. If only we'll get back our true spirituality and our true sexuality. So black people, this is my message to you. I believe I got my message across, and I want to thank you all very much. I want to ask of you, please, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like or to dislike. And remember, it is always the rising of the sun. And it is spoken about in Matthew 6:22, where it says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. That's why I always give you this sign. It is the rising of the sun. It is the one eye. It is the first eye, the supernatural eye, where you become the light of the world. Peace. Love you.